Oh, hey guys. My name's Nico Ranaletta, and this is my summer ACT and SAT preparatory experience. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the situation going on with colleges and why it's so tough to get into with the scores they're showing now. I'm going to tell you about the problems with that and why it's a struggle for kids to get those scores. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I've journeyed from an 1150 to a 1470. It's a 300-point boost, and how I'm continuing to strive and get higher and higher. And for my next SAT that I'm taking in May 4th, I'm trying to get a 1550. I'm going to tell you about my ACT journey from the beginning to the end, and I'm going to tell you about my program and why you should choose me over another SAT tutor. Let's get into it. Here's the situation, guys. SAT and ACTs are done. Life is great. You know, as we come to the end of our school year, you got a few APs, a few finals to get done, and then we get into summer, everybody's favorite. And at the end of the summer, you know, you'll start writing your college applications, your essays, and they'll ask for what they like to call the holistic view. They're going to ask for your leaderships, your sports, your clubs, your volunteering, all that good stuff. But here's the thing. At every top school, they all have a 4.4 core GPA.
What? What?
That's what they all have. If you don't know what that is, by the way, you should definitely look at my link. Problems and implications. Let's get into it. The SATs and ACTs continue to blow up every year for these students, all right? The Ivy Leagues, like your Harvards and Yales in the movies, they have a 15-18 average now. These are high scores. Look at this. Your Florida schools alone, you've got 1450, 1500, 1490 for your median average range. These are not easy scores to get into. And by the way, for my Florida kids that I'm going to be tutoring, let's talk bright futures. If you want 75% paid on your tuition to get into these Florida schools, you need a 1210. If you want 100% paid, you need a 1340 now. These are not easy numbers, but I can help you with that. Let me take a time out and talk a little bit about myself so you get to know me a little bit better. I transferred down here from Buffalo, New York, down to Florida. I'm a first team athlete for cross country last year. Our team did amazing. I was elected student government by my teachers, which was amazing to have a feeling from your teachers electing you to, represent their school. I did shadowing by multiple dentists and surgeons for my future pursuit in dentistry. I run track, and I just got a new 800-meter PR, 201. My weighted GPA of 4.25 and a core GPA of 4.43. Once again, if you don't know what that is, check in the link. We'll talk about it. I love volunteering for the food pantry I go to every Saturday, Vincent DePaul. I'm in multiple National Honor Societies, Mu Theta, your basic one, Hispanic Honor Society. I'm in over 10 AP classes, so you can get as many of those to show off to colleges. And I enjoy playing guitar in my free time. While all this is great for the holistic view that your colleges are going to love to see, none of it matters if they can't see your ACT and SAT scores improving to their perceived excellence. I didn't start getting Cornell and New York University high public and Ivy League schools to notice me until I started getting 34s on my ACTs. Let's talk about the journey a little bit. I started in 1180 as I took the digital app that they call Khan Academy. That's what they say is all you need. But from there I took a tutoring class where I got all the way up to a 1380, which is great, but it's not where you need to be if you want to go to these top public schools and Ivy Leagues. From there, I took a rigorous and intense course that my father and I planned out together for 2 weeks before I took another SAT. And from there, I jumped all the way to a 1470. This is where I learned that you need to implement a little bit of everything, a little bit of digital Khan Academy, a little bit of your SAT tutoring from other tutors, and then a little bit of your own self-improvement one. And when you mesh it all together, you can create a better, well-rounded course that can help just about anyone improve 300 points as I did. And I'm continuing to strive to get even better. Over multiple years, I've created what I like to call cracking the code. It's my own tutoring program that I've used multiple different aspects to make it a more holistic tutoring that anyone can profit from. You start by clicking a link and telling a little bit about yourself so that I can understand where you lie, both SAT and ACT-wise, so that I can understand what's best for you. Then we create a little Zoom call. I discover what's best for you. Are you necessary for math? Or you need more grammar insight? What do you need help with? Then we'll review past scores. Have you taken any tests before? If not, you'll take a free diagnostic and I'll see which tests you're better at. From then, we can make a plan. I have 6-week, 8-week, 10-week, full summer courses, intermediate and intense. I have everything you could possibly need so that you can help yourself become the best version of you when it comes to these scores. This is your future that you can get with these different plans. But hey, why pick me? I'm just some 16-year-old kid, right? You could have some 20 years experienced veteran who knows it all. But here's the problem. There is no such thing as an experienced veteran anymore. We all hit the reset button now that the SAT is digital. If anything, I'm the seasoned veteran. I mean, look around. I've taken every paper book. I've taken all the digitals. These books come with digital exams. I've taken all of them. From Kaplan to Princeton, I've taken it all. I know how to better your scores. All of these college tutors are going to say, hey, I can get you a 20, 40, 30-week course. I'll give you 3 to 4 weeks. And, I'll boost your score by 100 points. But guess what? My tutoring course is cheaper, but it's also more efficient because I've done every aspect of it. I've had a tutor. I've been my tutor. I've taken digital tutoring from Khan Academy. I've taken all aspects of this. I know how to boost your scores better than any tutor out there. Don't gamble your applications, your college that you want to go to someday. Don't gamble it all away just because you think I don't know any better. I've taken over 20 different books to figure out how you can better your scores. Let's do this.
We did it! We did it! We did it!